the instant someone is a good person with like a really bright personality, they're beautiful to me. While I'm alone and blue as can be, dream a little dream of me.
Beauty to me is about wisdom, it's about grace, it's about curiosity more than anything. And I believe that anyone or anything that can inspire a sense of curiosity is also beautiful.
Liberation to me is being myself and completely owning it.
If someone had told me that I'd be posting pictures for a living 10 years ago, I'd laugh at them. Like, it's insane. Everybody's creating, everybody's a content creator now, and everybody's founding companies, and I think that's India on the move.
India on the move to me is infinitely creative because that's where it all comes from.
Me, India on the move means India is still in a developing country. People started accepting who we are, how we are, and the society started breaking all these stereotypes. In the future, I want to create something that is beneficial for my trans community.
I think my future avatar in 2033 would definitely be the farmer growing its own food.
Celebration and not victimization anymore. Celebrating the fact we're Indian, we're here, and we're being appreciated all over the world. I think that's what India on the Move is about.
India on the Move is coming back to life, coming back to going out and keeping your ear to the ground and learning from our mistakes and trying to improve the world that we live in.
What stands the test of time is the dance floor. It's literally the only place where you see people free, happy. There is no concept of time, and it's always the same feeling no matter which dance floor you're at and which part of the world you're in and who you're with.
Something I really wanted to create in the future was an extremely new sort of cultural expression in India, using our old traditional music and ideas and many other cultural things.
Well, I hope that by the end of my life, I've been able to create a body of work, or at least one single piece of work that cuts across cultures and languages, so that when people from any place in the world watch it, it's able to evoke the same sentiment, and most importantly, that it's something that stays with them for a long time.
Liberation for me is just getting equal opportunities no matter what your age, your gender, your race, your appearance is. By not being mocked for the way I look, for the appearance that I have in mainland India.
Beauty to me is everything where love resides. It can be seen in two people, loving each other, or it can also be seen in paintings where it's intricately painted with so much love.
India on the move. India is today dominating everywhere. India today is on a dominance mode.
Beauty is power. If anything, everything that empowers you makes you beautiful. Everything that adds to your confidence, everything that makes you love yourself every day, I think that is beautiful.
Caught a lick up the net, I'm the shit.
Liberation for me is more about when you're there are no foundations, there are no restraints. You are allowed to do whatever you want. You are allowed to have your own opinion in a sense of whatever you want to say, have any sort of fantasies, fetishes. Basically how I see liberation as that you're liberated from all the society norms without having any foundations.
India on the Move is embracing the traditional and then reimagining it in contemporary ways.
I feel liberation is about being able to do your own thing without having to feel even remotely judged by society or your own self, and just feeling super comfortable in your own skin.
One thing that I would love to create is what Alexander McQueen did in 2006 with the hologram. So something like very high-tech fashion.
Eventually, I want to create a safety house for animals. That's my dream. That's my retirement plan. So that I can die peacefully with good karma.
Just keep doing what you're doing, keep believing in yourself, try different things as early as possible, because it's crazy how much you can do with like creativity and with makeup and fashion.
India on the Move, like a train journey, that as you go through different terrains, you come across different personalities. Interesting, simple, even simple is interesting.
I feel if we all can wake up every day, choose how we want to live our lives, where in the country you want to live your life, who we choose to love, how we choose to spend our lives, that's liberation.
Beauty is good energy, warmth, confidence, a sense of humor. Beauty is not static, beauty is dynamic.
India on the Move means a lot to do with the progress that the youth have for themselves set out in their mind and the openness that they want to live with.
Great moments of art, great music, art, literature, writing would stand the test of time.
If I were to write a letter to my younger self, learn to say no, learn to draw your boundaries, just stand your ground.
Something that I want to create in the future would be a smaller house and a bigger garden.
In Jaipur, living in India, I still feel the best mode of transport would be like a tuk-tuk, probably, a tuk-tuk ride across the crowded pink city. So yeah, tuk-tuk, I would say.
I think liberation to me just means being allowed to be who I am without having to accommodate people and their sentiments about my choices.
I think what would stand the test of time is one's true calling or their soul's purpose.
India on the Move to me means inclusion of indigenous communities, celebration of the diverse differences and cultures.
Beauty to me means giving time to look at an individual, be it an object or a person.
It's a lot about imperfection. I think the whole thing about just seeking perfection and oh, that's so perfect, it's beautiful, I think that's just damaged. Just looking for beauty in small things. Remember the smallest of the things that brought you joy, and I think there's immense beauty in that.
If I was to send a letter to my younger self, I would probably write, creativity is your superpower, accept love in all forms, and what worries you today will definitely not worry you tomorrow.
I mean,
mean, I want to become that star that I always wanted to become. I mean, I'm kind of halfway there anyways, but okay, I'm also humble.
Being ahead for me is being further than I was yesterday, doing more than I was yesterday, being in a better headspace than I was yesterday, learning more, knowing more than I did yesterday, knowing different, maybe not more, but just different, evolving.
For me, liberation is like Tamil table, like, you know, what I'm doing, like, to show, like, what we want to do, like, you know, like, we are a kind of a restaurant, like, we do, like, very traditional food, and it's there.
I think I'm really happy without any tech in my life. So, I mean, the less of it right now that I have, I think the more uncomplicated my life would be.
Our kids have technology today to learn a lot more things which where I think they don't need to know. That can be given to them due to technology. What they need to know is how to plant trees, how to grow their food, how does nature work. Being close to creativity is what I would want to do in the future and want to be a part of in the future.
Getting ahead for me means not being competitive with people around, but with myself, but not in a bad way. In a way that, like, I want to do better than I did yesterday, make better choices than I did yesterday.
My future avatar would be someone who is into sustainable architecture and cities, who really leaves a lower carbon footprint.
Every day is a different day. Every day there's a new opportunity and there's a lot going on, and I think for the younger people today in this generation, I think the word opportunity is really what I would say India on the Move is.